Are you a pretty girl?
Are you being done?
What are you doing in there? You're snuggling your bunny. Do you love your bunnies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey you guys, welcome back to our homestead. So we are getting ready for kidding season. So we're getting ready for kidding season. We got to make a few adjustments to our goat barn. It's not quite right. Basically this time we have, so last year we just have two mamas who are going to be having babies. And last year what we did was we spreaded them out. So Cape had her babies at the end of March, and Rosebud had her babies, I think it was it was the very beginning of August. So I have my trusty builder here. We're gonna go take a look and decide what we need to do out here. We did manage to get Bird into that pen, and she's been in there for several days now, so I'm pretty excited about that. So here's our mamas. Miss Cape here. She's gonna be going real soon. She's due about next Wednesday. Chico would like to say hi. Yeah.
What do you want?
And then we have Rosebud. Say hi, Rosebud. Hi, Mama. So she's due on April 8th. So we have a little while yet, but there's a chance that, well, we really need to partition off this barn and just make like a kidding stall, so that if they run together or they need to be separated, or if babies, something's going wrong, we need to make a plan. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a plan. Look, she wants more scratches. That's funny. Love me. She can be sweet when she wants to be.
I know, and then she can be a little stinker most of the rest of the time.
I'm only a stinker because I like to climb on fences. That's all. That's all. Peep and cute. Okay, what's our plan here? So I need to be able to milk.
Yes, we had initially talked about running it across, basically about in here.
Yeah, that would be good.
I don't think we want to go post to post.
No.
And the other thing that's going to be difficult, not impossible, but difficult, is tying this part in tight.
Because of that bar.
Yeah, because of this board, and I can't remove that.
No.
So I'm going to have to cut around it with the pallet.
Oh, I see, and like slide it in.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, then what do we do with the bunnies? Technically, they could stay in there. They're not quite ready. They're not ready to be harvested yet. Harvested, is that a good thing to say?
Sure.
Like a cold, harvested, eaten. They're not old enough yet. We're still snuggling. And are you going to, do we need to move out all the deep litter?
We don't need to.
Then the fence will not be right. They'll be able to go underneath it when I do clean it out.
When you do clean it out, yes.
Okay, so what are we building here? Something very temporary or not?
Something that we can take out a few screws and then slide it back down after the deep litter's cleaned out. Does that make sense?
Why wouldn't we clean the litter out first?
Okay. Well, I can go get the lumber we need.
All right, we've decided what we're going to do in here. We went ahead and moved the stanchion 2 right there. And while that doesn't exactly give me a place where the goats can't jump on it, it is what we've got right now. We're trying really hard to build up our farm in the right order. We don't want to have to build unnecessarily. Hey, don't eat that, Rosie, silly goat. And we will be building a big barn at some point in the next few years. We're just not there yet. We're trying to build up our permaculture and rotational pens and things like that for right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put about right here. We're just gonna go ahead and block off the back of the barn, and that's gonna end up being our birthing stall. And so Kate can be in there with her babies just for a couple of days until they get to know each other, and you know, we're sure everybody's fine. And then we'll bring them out into the main part of the barn. And then when it's Rosie's turn, she'll go in the back and have her babies. We'll just have to wait and see how everything works out. But that is the idea. Hopefully it will work. And now I get the fun job of cleaning out the deep litter while Micah and our son Ben go and pick up the lumber that we need to finish this project. So it's going to be a temporary project. It's just for this time. You never know, we may end up having a barn ready for next year, but since we don't need to have the barn separated for a long period of time, just a little while, so that the mamas can safely have their babies. So Maggie is out here with me. She's snuggling bunnies, and I'm gonna get to work. Which one do you want?
A
white or black?
A white. The best one's on me.
Good job. You're getting a little fight.
Stop.
Oh, are you okay?
Stop.
It's because you're not making her feel safe. Make her feel safe. Tip her up against your chest like that. There. Good job. Okay, so that should do. Like I said, this is not a permanent fence. We're only going to leave it up for just for the birthing time. And so it really doesn't have to be perfect. But I definitely wanted to get down to at least the soil level in order to be able to make sure baby goats can't slip underneath the fence and any loose bedding or anything like that. Okay. So because we have Chico in the pen next door, he has pushed the gate open just far enough and the ducks have figured out how to get out. So apparently they've come to oversee my work. How did I do, guys? Pretty good? Not too bad? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our homestead. Hopefully this is going to be an exciting week on our homestead because spring has arrived and we are getting ready for kidding season. So I tried to do a video for you guys last week, and I told you on Friday in the Friday chat that I would have a video out yesterday on the build of our birthing pen. Well, that did not happen. The reason it didn't happen is because on the way to go get some lumber, my husband's truck broke down and he had to be rescued by a neighbor. And unfortunately, I have no footage of that. So then we sort of were in a hurry to get this pen built, and I was busy doing stuff like cooking dinner and things, and we didn't get any footage of the build either. So I'm sorry about that. Instead, let's just focus on the goats and what's happening. So this is Rosebud. Say hi, Rosebud. Hi. Rosebud's due date is not till April. So we're not really expecting her to have her babies quite yet. This is Cape. She is due tomorrow. Hi, Mama. Now, Cape is not a very friendly goat. She really doesn't like scratches. She doesn't like pets. And quite frankly, she's pretty stubborn. But the reason that we keep her on the farm is because, number one, she is the best mom. She gives birth like no problem, no assistance. She takes care of her babies. She's such a good mom. And then also she's pretty easy to milk, except for the fact that she hates getting on the stand and it's a race. If I can milk before she's done with her snacks, because she'll just kick me otherwise. Hi. It's very exciting with her. So here's the thing. Even though her due date is tomorrow, not only is she not looking enormous, due dates are based on, I mean, there you go. There's a good shot. That's what I was waiting for. I mean, she's definitely pregnant, but she's not looking how she did last year. So I put Cape in with Chico for the month of November. So we have actually, so she was in with him for an entire month. Hey, buddy. She had no confirmed breeding. I watch them pretty closely because I like to know as much as I can know without, we don't do ultrasounds or anything. I like to know it pretty close to where I am expecting to have babies. So usually due dates are calculated by the day that they are first put into the pen. But I don't have a confirmed breeding until the month at the end of the time when I took her out. So she was in there for a whole month, and that's when I saw her get bred. Whereas Rosie, way over there, Rosie was put in a couple weeks later because I wanted to stagger our breedings out this year by just a couple weeks. And she was bred immediately. And then again, just a few days later. So, I'm pretty sure her due date is very accurate. So I'm curious to see, what do you guys think? Do you think that we're going to have baby goats tomorrow or this week? Or do you think we're going to be waiting for a while? Unfortunately, she does not give us any normal signs. Her ligaments are already gone, but they can be gone for like a whole month before she even has babies. So, her ligaments are not gone. They're just completely loose. I am definitely not a goat kidding expert. I've only had babies on our farm a handful of times so far. Hi, baby. So it's kind of just a waiting game. So we went ahead and split the barn into two because both the moms are going to be having babies. within just a couple of weeks of each other, or who knows, maybe a couple of days of each other. So we're prepared. I do think I want to add a little bit of wire at the bottom there. I feel like a baby goat could slip through that pretty easily. And we're gonna put a light in. So we're gonna finish this up tonight. But this is just for them to have their babies in, so it doesn't need to be anything big. Hi, Rosie. Hi, baby. I know. So Rosie actually, so she's a Nigerian dwarf goat, but she also has the fainting gene. So if she goes stiff-legged and things like that, you know, that's just how she faints these days. Sometimes she has a full-on faint, but not as often now. But it gets really, really bad when she's pregnant. So, but she's also a super good mom. She had her first kidding last summer, and she did killer. She was so amazing at it. And she gave us twins, and Cape gave us triplets. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. What do you guys got in you? How many babies are in there? That's for you. Are you gonna have your babies? Yeah, see, and both of their udders are already looking, you know, they're filling up pretty nicely. So, you know, they have all the right signs. We just gonna have to wait and see, I suppose. Last year, the only sign of her, actually, and Rosie, the only sign of them actually having babies was that they got really friendly. They wanted to be pet and snuggled the entire day. And I had no idea that they were going to have babies. Of course, I was watching them and had, you know, alarms set to check on them. But I woke up either way. I still woke up to kids on the ground. Both times. I missed both births. I was so bummed. But everything worked out just fine, and they were amazing. So this year, are we hoping to watch them have babies, Maggie? No, she's going to be shy this morning. Yeah, so this year we're hoping to catch it. So if we catch it, we'll definitely let you guys watch that. So stay tuned. Goats are coming. Okay, so that's it for today, you guys. I guess this week is just up to nature. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys again real soon.